Today we're gonna analyze intelligence of Death Note characters. Basically a tier list. I make videos like this a lot. Let's start. Soichiro Yagami. Soichiro Yagami, the dedicated police chief leading the task force hunting the elusive Kira in the anime Death Note, is a character whose intelligence deserves closer examination. While he possesses admirable investigative skills and a strong sense of justice, his overall intellectual capabilities can be classified as somewhat intelligent. Throughout the investigation, Soichiro demonstrates a methodical approach to gathering evidence and analyzing clues. He meticulously examines crime scenes, interviews witnesses, and compiles information to build a case against Kira. However, his deductive reasoning and ability to connect seemingly unrelated pieces of evidence often fall short when faced with the extraordinary complexities of the Kira case. That's just facts. In my opinion, Soichiro exhibits a commendable work ethic and dedication to his pursuit of justice. His decision-making and strategic planning abilities are often overshadowed by those around him. He struggles to anticipate Kira's moves or devise truly innovative strategies to counter the elusive killer's tactics. That being said, Soichiro's intelligence should not be entirely dismissed. He possesses a keen sense of observation, attention to detail, and a willingness to learn and adapt as the investigation unfolds. His ability to recognize his own limitations and defer to more skilled individuals when necessary is a strength in itself. Ultimately, Soichiro Yagami's intelligence tier can be considered somewhat intelligent. While he excels in traditional police work and exhibits a strong moral compass, his intellectual capabilities are outshined by the extraordinary minds he encounters in the Kira case. His role as a dedicated investigator and moral anchor for the task force is nonetheless vital to the narrative's progression and adds depth to the complex characters in Death Note. Naomi. I think Naomi Misora deserves the intelligent tier. She is a skilled FBI agent. She shows great skill in investigating the Kira case. Her detective work is very good. She is able to uncover important clues and piece together information well. Naomi is quick-witted and observant. She notices small details others miss. This helps her make connections and theories about Kira's identity and methods. She has strong deductive reasoning abilities. Naomi can take the clues she finds and logically figure out what they mean. Her mind works fast to analyze evidence thoroughly. Naomi is also resourceful. She uses her skills creatively to get an advantage in her investigation. For example, she disguises herself to get close to key suspects. However, Naomi does make some mistakes that a true genius detective may not. Her emotions and personal feelings sometimes cloud her judgment a little. Overall, though, Naomi displays impressive intellect and capabilities as an investigator on the highly difficult Kira case. Her intelligence allows her to make major headway before meeting her unfortunate demise. She earns the intelligent rating. Mello is a highly intelligent character in the Death Note series. As a successor to L, he exhibits a sharp mind and excellent investigative skills. His intelligence is evident through his ability to uncover crucial information about the Kira case and his strategic planning. Mello demonstrates strong analytical abilities, meticulously piecing together clues and evidence to further his pursuit of Kira. He is quick-witted and able to think on his feet, adapting his plans as situations unfold. Mello's intelligence also shines through his ability to manipulate and outsmart others when necessary. But Mello's intelligence is sometimes overshadowed by his emotional impulsivity and reckless behavior. His desire for vengeance and competitive nature can lead him to make hasty decisions that undermine his overall effectiveness. Intelligent tier, Nier, the other successor to L, deserves the genius intelligence tier. From a young age, he displays exceptional cognitive abilities and a brilliant analytical mind that rivals L somewhat. Nier's intelligence is showcased through his remarkable deductive reasoning skills. He can process vast amounts of information, identify patterns, and draw insightful conclusions that others overlook. His ability to anticipate and outmaneuver his opponents, including the highly intelligent Light Yagami, is a testament to his genius-level intellect. Nier's genius extends beyond mere analytical capabilities. He possesses a strategic mindset that allows him to devise intricate plans and contingencies, always staying several steps ahead of his adversaries. His calm demeanor and unwavering focus further enhance his ability to think clearly and make calculated decisions. Unlike Mello, Nier's emotional detachment and objective approach to problem-solving give him an advantage in maintaining a clear perspective during complex investigations. His genius-level intelligence, combined with his composure and unwavering determination, ultimately leads him to unravel the mystery of Kira and emerge victorious. Mikami. I would place Teru Mikami in the somewhat intelligent tier based on his actions and characterization in Death Note. I believe Mikami possesses above-average intelligence, which is evident in his ability to comprehend and carry out Kira's complex ideologies and instructions effectively. He demonstrates a keen understanding of the legal system and excels in his role as a skilled prosecutor. However, I find that Mikami's intelligence is often overshadowed by his extreme fanaticism and blind devotion to Kira's cause. His unwavering loyalty and desire to please Kira cloud his judgment, leading him to make irrational decisions that undermine his overall capabilities. I observe that Mikami struggles to think critically or question Kira's actions, even when they defy logic or ethical principles. His inability to think independently and his reliance on Kira's guidance suggest a limited capacity for independent reasoning and problem-solving. Also, I notice that Mikami's emotional instability and tendency towards paranoia occasionally hamper his decision-making abilities. He becomes easily rattled and prone to impulsive actions, which can be detrimental to his goals. While I acknowledge Mikami's intelligence in specific areas, such as his legal expertise and ability to follow complex instructions, I find that his overall intellectual capabilities are constrained by his fanatical mindset and emotional vulnerabilities. Therefore, I deem the somewhat intelligent tier to be an appropriate assessment of Teru Mikami's intelligence in the context of the Death Note series. Ryuk. I would give Ryuk the intelligent tier. While Ryuk is a Shinigami, god of death, and possesses supernatural abilities beyond human comprehension, I find that he exhibits a level of intelligence that surpasses the average human. I observe that Ryuk has a keen understanding of the intricate rules and workings of the Death Note, a complex and powerful artifact. He can navigate its nuances with ease, demonstrating a depth of knowledge that requires considerable intellectual capacity. I notice that Ryuk is often one step ahead of the human characters, anticipating their actions and manipulating events to suit his own amusement. This ability to strategize and outwit even the most brilliant human minds suggests a high level of intelligence and cunning. Despite his mischievous nature, I perceive Ryuk as a sharp observer of human behavior. He can quickly analyze and understand the motivations and thought processes of individuals, using this insight to his advantage. I acknowledge that Ryuk's true intellectual potential may be difficult to fully gauge, as he operates within the confines of his Shinigami existence and adheres to a different set of rules and motivations than humans. Overall, while Ryuk's intelligence may not be comparable to human standards, his mastery of the Death Note, his strategic thinking, and his keen observational skills lead me to place him in the intelligent tier within the context of the Death Note universe. Finally, L. I have no doubt that L deserves the highest super genius tier when it comes to intelligence. From the moment he is introduced, I am struck by his brilliance and unparalleled deductive reasoning abilities. His mind operates on a level that few can comprehend, allowing him to make connections and draw conclusions that appear borderline supernatural. I am in awe of L's strategic thinking and his ability to stay multiple steps ahead of his opponents. He anticipates their every move, always prepared with contingencies and countermeasures that leave his adversaries utterly outmatched. I cannot help but admire L's vast knowledge and expertise across numerous fields, from criminology and psychology to technology and forensics. His intellectual prowess knows no bounds, and he seamlessly integrates his diverse skill set to unravel even the most convoluted mysteries. Light Yagami. I firmly believe that Light Yagami, the enigmatic Kira, is a prime example of a super genius intellect. His brilliance is undeniable, and his ability to outwit even the formidable L is a testament to his unparalleled mental capabilities. I am in awe of Light's strategic planning and meticulous execution of his intricate schemes. He masterfully manipulates events and individuals, always maintaining an air of innocence while orchestrating his grand plan with surgical precision. Light's intelligence is not limited to his cunning. I am equally impressed by his academic prowess and his vast knowledge across various disciplines. He seamlessly integrates his intellectual abilities with his deep understanding of human psychology, exploiting weaknesses and manipulating emotions to his advantage. I cannot overlook Light's remarkable aptitude for improvisation and his ability to think on his feet. Even in the most dire situations, he can swiftly adapt and formulate new strategies, consistently outmaneuvering his opponents and emerging victorious. Both L and Light Yagami are true masterminds. Undoubtedly, they belong in the super genius tier, standing as intellectual titans in the realm of Death Note. Moving on to Watari. I firmly believe that Watari, L's trusted handler and assistant, deserves the genius tier when it comes to intelligence. This unwavering individual's brilliance is often overshadowed by L's extraordinary abilities, but a closer examination reveals a mind that is truly remarkable. Watari's vast knowledge and expertise, which span across numerous fields, from technology and logistics to espionage and combat. His ability to seamlessly support L's investigations and provide invaluable resources is a testament to his intellectual prowess. He anticipates potential obstacles and devises contingency plans, ensuring that L's pursuit of justice is never hindered. His quick thinking and adaptability in high-pressure situations further solidify his place in the genius tier. Watari's unwavering dedication and loyalty to L are not born out of blind obedience, but rather a deep understanding of the greater mission at hand. His ability to grasp the complexities of L's work and provide invaluable counsel demonstrates his intellectual depth and wisdom. Matsuda. I must admit that Matsuda's intelligence falls squarely into the dumb tier. While his heart may be in the right place, his actions and decision-making abilities often leave much to be desired. I find myself constantly baffled by Matsuda's lack of common sense and his inability to grasp even the most basic concepts. His impulsive behavior and disregard for proper procedure repeatedly jeopardize crucial investigations, putting himself and others at risk. I cannot help but notice Matsuda's struggles with critical thinking and problem-solving. He frequently misses obvious clues and fails to connect the dots, even when presented with clear evidence. His reliance on his more intelligent colleagues is a constant reminder of his intellectual limitations. Matsuda's emotional outbursts and rash decisions further undermine his credibility as a capable investigator. His inability to maintain composure and think rationally in high-pressure situations often leads to disastrous consequences. While Matsuda's determination and loyalty to the cause are admirable, his lack of intellectual aptitude places him firmly in the dumb tier. Ray Penber, the FBI agent tasked with investigating the Kira case, falls into the somewhat intelligent tier. While he displays competence in his field, his actions and decision-making abilities during the investigation leave room for doubt regarding his overall intellectual prowess. I believe Penber earns the somewhat intelligent tier due to his ability to gather evidence and follow leads effectively. As an experienced agent, he showcases a certain level of investigative skills and attention to detail. However, his failure to consider the potential supernatural elements involved in the Kira case ultimately proves to be his undoing. Furthermore, Penber's decision to pursue his investigation alone, without proper backup or support, raises questions about his strategic thinking and risk assessment capabilities. This lapse in judgment eventually leads to his demise, suggesting a lack of foresight and an inability to anticipate potential consequences. While Penber's intelligence should not be entirely dismissed, his limited ability to adapt to the extraordinary circumstances of the Kira case and his oversight in exercising caution prevent him from being considered a truly brilliant investigator. Misa Amane. She falls squarely into the average intelligence tier. Her actions and motivations throughout the series demonstrate a level of intellect that is neither exceptional nor particularly lacking. Misa's intelligence is primarily driven by her emotional attachment to light and her unwavering belief in Kira's ideals. While she exhibits a degree of street smarts and resourcefulness, her decision-making abilities are often clouded by her intense devotion and lack of critical thinking. Misa's impulsive behavior and tendency to act on her emotions frequently lead her to make rash decisions that compromise her safety and the overall mission. Her inability to maintain composure and think strategically in high-pressure situations further highlights her average intellectual capabilities. It is important to acknowledge that Misa's intelligence is not entirely lacking. She possesses a certain level of determination and resilience. At the end, Remuro Rem, the Shinigami protector of Misa Amane, also falls into the average intelligence tier. While possessing supernatural abilities and a deep understanding of the Death Note's rules, Rem's decision-making and strategic thinking often leave much to be desired. Rem's actions are primarily driven by her unwavering loyalty to Misa and her desire to protect her at all costs. This singular focus, while admirable, often clouds her judgment and prevents her from considering the broader implications of her choices. Rem's emotional attachment to Misa occasionally leads her to make impulsive decisions that put both herself and her charge in jeopardy. Her inability to maintain a detached and objective perspective hinders her ability to think critically and devise effective strategies. It would be unfair to dismiss Rem's intelligence entirely. She possesses a vast knowledge of the Death Note's intricate rules and workings, demonstrating a level of understanding that surpasses that of most humans. Ultimately, while Rem's intelligence is not negligible, and we are done. This was my tier list, and I hope you liked it. You can suggest changes if you want to, of course I won't mind. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.